Quilters, I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Botker, AccuQuilt's creativity expert. We are so excited to introduce you to the Qube Mix and Match 16-inch finish block today and show you what makes it so special.
I love it. All right, with the addition of the 16-inch Qube, we now have a total of 8 sizes, 4 and 4, to make your quilting dreams come true. Okay, we have 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, and now 16.
That's right.
No matter what size Qube you're working with, the shapes inside are all the same. The only thing that's different are the sizes of the shapes.
Right. Right. Okay, let's jump inside the cube. Now to start with, it's just like all our other sizes. The dies come organized for you in a box and folder system. The box is going to be the same size as the 10 and 12-inch versions.
Yes. And on one side, it shows you the shapes.
Right.
And the other side, 72 mix and match patterns.
That's
we'll
right.
talk about them.
That's right.
All right. This means you can use the 16-inch cube dies with either your Go or your Go Big fabric cutters. So we're going to open it up like this. You ready?
Yep, ready.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, we're going to show you what's inside. Here is our pro tip.
Right.
Pull the skinny one first.
Yep.
That way you don't break a nail. Okay? And inside there is a pattern booklet and all the cutting mats are included.
Yes.
Okay? All right, so next are the die folders, right, Erica?
Right, next are the die folders. So let's pull that one out.
Okay.
So this is the first one.
So let's open it up,
Okay.
Erica, and see what's
Ta-da!
inside. Ta-da!
Look. Okay, so here is our shape number 1. It's our large square, just like in every cube, but this one is going to cut at 8.5 inches and finish to 8 inches.
That's a really important thing to remember because just because it's the 16-inch cube
Right.
doesn't mean you're cutting 16-inch shapes. There is sewing involved. Now,
true.
our cube system is based on a 4-patch, also known by a 2x2 grid.
So here is shape number 1, and that's our big square. I'm going to lay it out.
Yep, I'm
over
going to
here
move
so
these
we
out of
can
our
see
way.
it. And 4 of shape 1 sewn together will make your 16-inch block. So where you have big squares, you also have small squares.
Yep.
That's going to be your shape number 2. When you put 4 of those together, just like with all of our other cubes, 4 of shape 2 together is going to equal 1 of shape number 1.
Yep.
All right, next we've got shape number 3. It's our large half square triangle. It's Pam's fave.
It is.
All right, so that brings us
Think about
to
that.
quarter square triangles.
Yes.
Now quarter square triangles are different, and the quarter square triangles are cut differently, right?
They are. All right, shape number 5.
Okay.
Are smaller half square triangles. So we have big squares and little squares, big half square triangles and little half square triangles.
There we go.
And people are going to say, oh, Erica, Pam, I'm never going to use those because they are so many to sew together.
Oh, but you will.
Au contraire. Okay? We call it our workhorse. And you need 8 of them to equal shape number 1. But you're going to use that for other shapes like
shape number 6, which is our square on point. And what is a square on point? Well, it's a square that's designed mathematically to live on its tippy toe like a ballerina and to have one of shape 5 on each side to make it a square that equals shape number 1.
shape number 7, because somebody woke up this morning and said, gosh, I hope there is a parallelogram.
And we
in
don't
the
know
cube."
why, but here it is.
Here it is. Ta-da,
It's
ta-da.
because it's so useful in your quilts, and
It is.
it's so hard to cut.
I have never in my life cut one without a die, so those 25 years of quilting experience. And what's the shape we use here, Erica?
Why, I believe it's shape number 5, the small half square triangle.
But what's super important about shape number 7?
Oh, it is directional.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering what size it's going to finish to, that would be the same size as our rectangle, which just happens to be shape number 8.
All right, so we didn't stop there with the Mix and Match Cube being able to make over 72 mix and match patterns. Those are free downloadable from AccuQuilt.com.
Right.
But we have the matching companion sets for both angles and corners as well. So altogether, if you have the original cube, angles, corners, 216 different blocks you can just whip up like that.
Just like that.
This cube is perfect to work alongside the 4-inch cube and the 8-inch cube, and you'll find some great patterns that do just that available for download on the AccuQuilt website.
All right, now that we've taken a good look at what's inside the box, we want to show it to you in action. So
We do.
For starters, let's take a look at our Go Ice Storm wall hanging.
Look at how fun this is.
Look at how fun.
And this is the super fastest, cutest thing because it just
It
needs
is.
2 shapes.
And we all know this is a flying geese unit. Now, flying geese is one of the most popular units in all of quilting, right, Pam?
Yes, yes.
And can we do that with our cube?
Why, yes, in every cube there are flying geese.
Imagine that.
Shapes 4 and 5.
All
So
right.
here is shape 4, which are quarter square triangles. Shape 5, which are half square triangles, small ones.
Yes.
And I've already started,
Oh, you tricky little quilter, you. You've
I know.
already been sewing.
I have a little bit, okay? So we're just gonna show you how to cut and sew this one last unit.
Okay.
And then the 4 of them sewn together equal the shape, or equal the block.
Okay.
So what I've done, Erica, these are quarter square triangles. So I've followed the pattern and subcut my rectangles,
Lovely.
okay? So we need 2, 1 of each color. How many half square triangles do we need?
2, 4.
We do. We need 4. And here's the cool thing. I've already started to cut them, so I'm going to leave them like this. So what I did was I measured from here to here,
Yes.
added 1/4 of an inch on either side, and rough cut my fabric with the fabric.
Right.
Which is what I have here. Now, on this die, there are 2 shapes. So keep that in mind, quilters. So we need 8 of them. 2 are on it, or we only need 4, sorry.
We only need 4.
Yeah, 2. So I just need 2 layers of fabric.
Right.
And remember, this is, you could use your Go or your Go Big. Today we're going to use our Go Big. I'm going to use this. Now, Erica, this has a tail. Are we stressed?
We are not, because the blades live inside the die.
They do.
So only what is covered with fabric and a mat is going to cut.
Yeah.
So here are our goose bodies,
Our goose bodies. Here's our goose wings.
our goose wings.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is sew, I'm going to do just a little bit of chain piecing here.
wee bit of
A
chain
wee
piecing.
bit of chain
But
piecing.
listen, when I was making those other step outs, there was chain piecing for days happening there.
Yes, when we remove those dog
Yeah.
ears, you can see how when you lay this out, it's gonna just line up perfectly. Now, there is just a little bit of beak up here, just the smallest bit. Don't worry,
Yeah, we don't
nobody
care.
stress. This is gonna be in your seam allowance.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to press away the other side. And then Erica has a trick on sewing flying geeses together.
I do. So imagine if you had cut this whole quilt, you could just sit and chain piece all of the one side. It's not going to be that much. You're going to be done so quick with these big shapes. So when I sew that, I like to have this part on top, where I'm
point,
gonna,
yeah.
the point where I'm gonna sew. And the reason is because then I can make sure that I am not cutting off that tip as I sew these 2 pieces together.
All right.
There we go.
And then you would sew your 4 units together to make 1 corner, and then you would do the same. You would just repeat this 4 times.
Right. There you go. I think you can see how quickly you can finish a project using the Qube Mix and Match 16-inch finished block.
Yes. And we know you're going to have tons of fun playing with this cube and discovering different ways to use the shapes to make projects more quickly than ever before. Listen, if you've invested into a big collection of fabric, this cube is just the way to cut it down and to use it and to make beautiful quilts.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's why we bought it, right?
Right.
Was to make things.
Absolutely. Don't let your stash take over your house. Put it to good use, because then you get to go to your local quilt shop and buy more.
Fabulous circle of
Yes.
life. All right, be sure to check out AccuQuilt.com to download the pattern for the Go Ice Storm wall hanging and so many more using the Qube Mix and Match 16-inch finished block and their companions. Because at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time.
So you can quilt more.